All living things, including man, wants to live a happy and healthy life. But it doesn't happen in most of the cases because when the purpose of life is at variance with the method, the result will be miseries and pain, where even the natural pleasure are denied. Knowledge of life, its purpose, and how to live in accordance with it is called Gnana. Each person should try to regulate his needs and habits in accordance with this Gnana, and the desires to do so should bloom naturally. What is to be understood here is that the errors of our way come back to us in the form of miseries in our life. Having realized this, we should try to live with full awareness and the resolve not to repeat our mistake. We are in our ways either due to habits or the force of circumstances. When we are under the control of our sense due to circumstances or habits, we remain unaware of our actions, plunging into a whirlpool of mistakes and miseries. The purpose of life is remain forgotten. The sixth temperament hold sway, and the five cardinal sins of dishonesty, thievery, murder, gambling and rape rule a person's life. God remains forgotten. This can be corrected only through a practice of suitable mental exercise. It is the mind that takes a person along the wrong paths, and it is the mind alone that can guide him away from wrongdoing also. No person can ever treat a path of virtue with his mind still wandering along the old ways. All weakness should be eradicated and the mind strengthened, which can be achieved only by the mind. The problems with the mind can be cured only by the mind. The mind has the capacity to rise to glorious heights or sink to abysmal depth. When the mind rises to lofty heights, ecstasy rules it. As the mind merges into the life force, its origin, and the life force in turn merges into absolute. It transforms into pure consciousness, and anyone who has attained this state becomes equal to divine. This is possible through the practice of yoga, which, besides being a practice of yoga, helps the individual understand the mind, nature, and society of which he is a part. Mind, nature, and society form the three sides of the triangle within which we exist. The mind has to realize that nature cannot be changed, and the extent to which this fact is understood determines the quality of the mind. Society is structured on the basis of certain natural laws, and the mind should grow to respect these laws for the welfare of all. Over and above this, the mind should realize itself fully, because everything is in the mind and comes out of the mind. They are ignored who do not realize the greatness of the mind, for they go around seeking peace and happiness, little realizing that they have to come out of their own mind. So we should give more importance to our mind if we want to have a peace of mind.